What starts as a routine traffic stop quickly turns into a constitutional chess match between a citizen who knows his rights and officers who clearly don't like being challenged. In this bodycam, you'll see how refusing to answer questions escalates tensions, how reasonable suspicion gets stretched beyond recognition, and how ego, not the law, drives decision-making. Stick around, because what unfolds next raises serious legal red flags that cost departments real money in court.
Good evening.
Hey.
Let's go down any further.
Is there a problem?
What's that?
Is there a problem?
I stopped you for your speed, sir. Can you roll down your window all the way for me here?
I'd rather not, actually.
I need to talk to you, sir. Do you have your driver's license on you?
I do.
Where are you headed tonight?
I actually don't answer questions.
What's that?
I don't answer questions.
What's that?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions? I need your registration and insurance. Are you still on Lewis Street, apartment 106? Or are you not going to answer that?
This is where the legal line gets blurry, but only for the officer. The Fifth Amendment protects a person's right to remain silent, and refusing to answer questions is not, by itself, evidence of wrongdoing. Notice how the officer frames silence as non-cooperation, a tactic courts have repeatedly criticized. Ask yourself this: should exercising a constitutional right ever make a situation worse? Or is that exactly why those rights exist in the first place?
No, I'm not there.
What's that? Have you been smoking marijuana tonight?
The address that's on the ID card, that's where I live.
That is correct. Okay. Alright, have you been smoking marijuana? I smell it very strongly in the vehicle.
I don't answer questions.
What's that? You're not going to cooperate with me?
I just don't answer questions.
You just don't answer
Yeah,
questions?
that's it.
Okay. I'm a police officer and I'm asking you a lawful question.
Right.
Are you not going to cooperate with me? Is that how it's going to be?
I just choose not to answer questions. I'm not.
Okay. Alright, why don't you turn off the vehicle and give me the keys?
I'm not trying to do anything out of.
Turn off the vehicle and give me the keys.
I'm not trying to be violent, sir.
Are you not going to cooperate?
I'm not trying to do anything wrong, sir.
What's that?
I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Then why don't you go with the program here and we'll get through this, okay? I stopped you because you were speeding, alright?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Now I smell marijuana in the vehicle and you're not answering questions, you're not cooperating. So you got to put yourself in my shoes, okay?
Right. Right.
You're not allowing me to do my job, okay?
Right. Okay.
I need you to turn off the vehicle and hand me the keys.
I actually can't do that.
You're not going to do that?
I can't.
Okay. Stay in your car.
Sorry.
Alright, sir. Got your camera going there?
Yeah.
Alright, I was just going to give you a warning tonight, but since you're being completely uncooperative, I'm going to go ahead and cite you for the speed for going 80 in a 55 zone, okay? So I need you to sign for me in the red box here, okay? And then I'll give you a copy. Anything to drink tonight? Alcohol?
Listen carefully to what the officer admits here. He openly states that this driver was originally getting a warning until the driver chose not to answer questions. That's huge. Courts have ruled that retaliating against someone for exercising their rights can violate the Constitution. This moment alone has been the foundation for successful civil lawsuits. Do you think this ticket was about speed or about compliance?
No? Just the weed? Alright, so you should get something in the mail for this, okay? But that doesn't always happen. So it's safest to call this phone number at the very bottom, which is Long Beach Court, to make sure it gets taken care of.
May I get a copy of it?
What's that? Yeah, I'm going to pull this off right here.
Okay.
This yellow copy is yours. On the back are all your options. If you haven't gotten a moving violation in the last 18 months, you can ask for traffic school. That way it doesn't go on your record or affect your insurance, okay? So that copy's for you. Here's your information back. And just so you're aware, by law, we can remove you from the vehicle. We can order you from the vehicle. And if you refuse to do that, we can do that by force, okay? Now, I'm not going to do that for you tonight, but you need to understand that is the law, okay? So if we wanted to, we can take you from the vehicle. And it's in your best interest to be cooperative with police officers, okay?
Right.
Just so you know, okay?
Yeah,
Do you know how to get back on the freeway from here?
Yeah, I can get back on the freeway.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I was just confused about that. I thought you guys were like public officials.
Here's a classic half-truth. Yes, officers can order drivers out of a vehicle under Pennsylvania v. MIMS, but that authority does not eliminate constitutional protections or justify intimidation. The problem isn't the legal power, it's how it's being weaponized to pressure compliance. This kind of statement often sounds lawful on camera, but falls apart when reviewed by judges later.
We've had thefts in this community, okay? You can do that if you want to.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Simple. We've had thefts in the community, okay? And you don't live here.
Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
The reasonable suspicion is that the possibility that you could be a thief in this area.
I have explained to you what I'm doing.
I want to know who I'm dealing with. You could be an axe murderer. Okay?
So could you?
Yeah. No, not in my uniform.
Yes,
I'm
you
at
could.
work. No.
No. There have been plenty of cases where officers have broken the law.
Okay.
Let's not pretend. Nobody is perfect.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm asking you for so you can show me your identity, and I can walk away from here and give you your identification right back to you, and we'll be done.
Are you issuing me a civil citation?
No, not this second.
Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
You're not being detained. You can leave if you want to, yes.
Okay, thank you. But if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
No, you're not free to stay.
Yes, I am.
Because
is this a public street?
You're suspicious in this area.
Okay.
I don't know if you're getting ready to go in this lady's house and steal anything.
You have approached
or this lady's house or anything.
You have approached me.
You want to leave?
You have approached me.
You got one or two options. You can leave.
You have approached me, and I have explained what I am doing. I am playing a game on my phone. So
That's
you think
just
I'm a
your
liar?
Excuse.
So I'm a liar then.
Let me tell you this, okay? You're saying I deal with 90% of the worst people, 90% of the time, 10% worse people, okay?
Yes, yeah, I understand. Your sense of trust is gone completely.
No, it's not there.
But I'm asking you to obey the law. I'm asking you to obey the law.
I am obeying the law.
No, you are not. You do not have a reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Yes, I do.
What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am about to commit, have committed, or will commit a crime?
You are in an area.
What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed, will commit, or about to commit a crime? No, sir, I'm not.
Stay there. All right, boss. Now you're in violation of...
This is where things spiral. Being present in a neighborhood you don't live in is not reasonable, articulable suspicion. Courts require specific facts tied to actual criminal behavior, not vague fear or speculation. Statements like "you could be a thief" or "you could be an axe murderer" are legally meaningless and incredibly dangerous. Would you feel safe knowing suspicion alone is enough to justify police interference?
Traffic law. On top of being in a neighborhood where you don't live. You live on Ridge Street, right?
Which traffic law am I in violation of, sir?
You're violation of registration right now.
How so?
Because this is on a white minivan and the tag comes back to a green car.
Well, I can't. That's what we were issued. But if I'm in violation, please issue me a citation.
Let me see your registration, proof of insurance, and ID.
Can I get in my thing?
Yep, go ahead.
No, you can come around.
Show that I only have my video from my vehicle. He's not gonna roll it down. He's wanting to argue the point about everything. He sits here in front of
No,
people's
I just
houses
want
and
you
he
to
don't
obey
live
the
here.
law.
It has nothing to do with obeying the law.
Yes, it does.
The law
I'm
has
on
to
a
do
public
with-
street.
Yeah, you're on a public street, but you don't live here.
So
You're just
what?
sitting in front of somebody's house. I don't know if you're getting ready to take something out of this lady's
And
house.
I don't know
or
if you're
you
getting
just
ready
wrote
to
her
shoot
name
me,
down.
which is why I put the video camera on.
If you feel like that, then oh well, so be it. Thank you. Sit tight a second, sir. You put in your car.
Yes, sir.
Get your registration back.
Thank you.
All I wanted to do was make sure you were who you
I
said you were.
understand that,
Okay.
but What does my ID have to do with making sure the area is safe? Is the area any more safer now that you've identified me?
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you how.
Okay.
The explanation that I'm fixing to give you is the reason why I do what I.
This exchange perfectly exposes a widespread misunderstanding among officers. Stop and identify laws vary by state, and even where they exist. Police must first establish lawful detention based on reasonable suspicion. Simply standing on a public street or sidewalk is not a crime. When officers demand ID without legal grounds, departments often end up writing checks with taxpayer money after lawsuits are filed.
I do. Okay, this area, now that I have your ID, the area, if something does happen, something could happen, there's a possibility of a already known suspect now that was in the area prior to anything happening. So if something happens tonight or the next day or something like that, who's the strange people in the area? That would be you, okay? We will come and talk to you. We will commit an
Well, that's fine. Why don't you come and talk to me when you have suspicion of an actual crime?
Sir,
Sitting on the side of the road is not suspicion of a crime.
Yes,
this is a road. What crime is sitting on a public road?
Do you know anybody in this subdivision?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay. Why aren't you sitting in front of their house?
Because I already sat in front of their house. I explained to you this is a GPS game. You understand GPS, I know.
I understand GPS, and I understand people doing all these games. But if you want to be hard with me as far as...
I'm not trying to be hard. I want you to obey the law.
I am doing the law.
No, you as a corporal...
Is my duty.
Bull. As a corporal,
I'm glad you know my job better than I do.
I don't know your job better than you do, but I do know the statute for identify. I was not committing a...
The statute for identifying yourself is anybody over the age of 18 has to have a document in their possession of who they are at all times.
But I don't have to give it to you.
When you are asked and requested by a officer,
unless you are issuing me a civil or a criminal citation,
anything,
then this is Nazi Germany.
I can ask for your identification at any given time.
Sure, you can ask for it, but I'm not legally required to give it to you.
I'm happy you feel that way. Have a good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. You
Please
too.
move on.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
I'm going to ask you to leave this area, please.
Are you asking me or ordering me?
I'm asking you to leave the
area. Are you asking me or ordering me?
I'm asking you to leave the
area. If you are ordering me, I will leave. If you are asking me, I would stay. I'd like to stay.
I'm ordering you to leave the area.
Thank you very much. I will certainly leave.
At this point, the interaction is no longer about public safety. It's about control. Multiple officers, raised voices, and repeated commands directed at someone engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. This is exactly how small encounters balloon into civil rights violations. The irony? Everything the officers claim to be preventing is actually created by their own escalation.
Whew! Thank God you brought backup here, man. This is a serious situation we got going on here.
Well, some calls we send 2 officers.
Oh, you got 3 here. That's crazy.
He's leaving. He's got a flat tire.
Perfect.
So what's going on today?
I got nothing for you, man. I have no idea. I've just been sitting here.
Okay.
So what can I help you with?
Well, they called because you're creating a disturbance for their business.
They called because I'm creating a disturbance to their business. Really?
Yes.
Really? Interesting. Can I have your name and badge number?
Can I have your name?
No, you can't. Can I have your name and badge number?
Yeah, sure. It's Officer Neufeld. N-E-U, F as in Frank, E-L-L. My badge number is 965. I'm with the Garden Police Department.
Sweet. Thanks. Appreciate that.
So I'm going to issue you a trespass notice for this property.
Perfect.
Okay? Do you understand
Perfect.
that? If you
Sure.
step on the property, you're subject to arrest. Do you understand that?
All right, can I get your name and badge number? Hey, excuse me. Relax.
Oh, excuse me.
Relax. De-escalate. Relax. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah. Officer Marika, 983.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks for not interrupting our conversation. Go ahead. Continue.
Sure, after you did. Sure. I was still talking to you. Can I have your name and address
can't.
so I can fill
no,
out
you can put me down as good citizen. You can put me down as good citizen.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you again, so what's your purpose out here today?
I'm going to ask you again, just please leave me alone. Sound good? Sound good?
No. Because we're going to continue to have phone calls from people that are leaving the establishment.
Well, you should really tell them that somebody engaged in a constitutionally protected activity on a public right-of-way isn't a crime, and you really shouldn't waste police officer resources and abuse the 911 system.
Maybe you're the one wasting the resources.
Really? Interesting.
Because you're the cause of the disturbance that brought me here, right? Have you
I don't
looked
know.
at-
You tell
have
me.
you
Did the
looked- I did.
dispatcher not tell you what's going on, or you just here to
I
ask
just
me
did
what's
tell
going
you.
on?
Do you know the job of a dispatcher?
Like I said, I'm not going to answer any questions, man.
Okay, so you don't know. And I'm not going to explain it to you. Because
Perfect.
we ain't
Thank
got
you.
all-
I already asked you to leave me alone, so that'd be great.
I don't
if
have
you
to.
could not. And,
I'm standing. I'm standing.
I'm sorry.
Well, what are you filming on?
Oh, I'm just doing exactly what you see me here doing, man. I'm not going to answer any more questions after that because you guys are coming up absolutely ridiculous. You parked in block 70%. I appreciate you moving your parking job, by the way. I don't see that very often, but you blocked 80% of the entrance into the dispensary and told me I was creating a disturbance for the business. So
I know, because
you're dismissed. All right, you guys are both dismissed. I appreciate you guys' work. Thank you very much.
You can't dismiss me though.
Oh, I can't?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is our job.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm treating you with respect. I hope you treat
Do you
me
know
the same way.
what? Do you know what this is?
Didn't I already tell you I wasn't going to answer questions?
Okay.
Are you hard of hearing or you have short-term memory loss?
I'm a little bit of both.
All right.
You
Well, I'm
obviously
sorry.
have the same. So this is a public sidewalk. Am I a member of the public? Just as well as you are?
Got two guys, guns and badges. There's somebody standing on a sidewalk with a telephone. That's crazy. That's wild.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice today.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Stop talking. Stop talking. You're dismissed. All right?
I don't have to.
You don't have to.
Well, are you aware that medical marijuana dispensaries, people have a right to have a medical marijuana card to get medicinal marijuana for their
Hey, excuse me. I'm worried for you guys' safety here. I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the entrance. You guys are blocking the entrance.
I appreciate it.
You guys are creating a disturbance right now.
I appreciate it.
So why don't you move on to the public right away?
The one that you brought us here for.
Thank you for taking some orders there. That's what you guys are trained to do.
So
What's your
you
YouTube
don't-
channel? What's your YouTube channel?
I already told you I'm not answering questions. I already told you I'm not answering questions.
He doesn't want to hear my advice.
Thank you.
Sir, have a nice day.
Thank you. You guys are dismissed. You guys have a great day.
This body cam captures a textbook example of how misunderstanding constitutional rights can turn everyday encounters into legal liabilities. The citizen exercised his right to remain silent, stayed on public property, and challenged unlawful demands, and every escalation came from law enforcement, not him. These are the kinds of interactions that lead to lawsuits, settlements, and policy changes nationwide.